The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
We got the band back together.
Yeah.
You are looking live at Tostitos Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star of Frisco, Texas, where they are getting ready for open practice tonight and tomorrow. They're unloading all the Pepsi trucks, putting them out on the plaza. Got a bunch of free stuff you're going to be able to come out here and get. Don't come right now, though, because it's hot. 96 degrees. The high is 99. The low tonight will be nice. It'll be 80 degrees.
Nice. He is Shannon. That is Nate. This is Kurt. In the back is Chris Bean.
Yay!
I am Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille. People
Feel.
when we speak.
Yeah.
Brought to you each and every day by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We're all in the same spot.
Nice.
Even Chris in the back. Kurt tried not to make it.
I got here.
Where were you?
On time is game time, right?
Let's go, baby.
All right, Des.
Why you being shady? Where were you?
All
I
right,
was just busy
Des.
upstairs. Looked up and like, oh.
Unless
Okay.
unless you play for Bill Parcells or you play for Coach Coughlin.
5 minutes early.
5 minutes early, still late.
Yeah.
The original. Yeah, Coach Collins was the original. Then Jimmy took it to a new level.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Are y'all going to watch the Netflix show tonight? Or have y'all already watched it? Came out this morning,
Haven't
right?
yet.
I have.
Have you? The whole thing? Wow.
Whole first episode or the whole?
Well, no, I had access.
Yeah.
I had access.
Yeah, look at you.
He tried to do it humbly for the cat. He tried to,
No, I did.
Oh, he big time. That's
he tried to do
I
it
did-
humbly.
Nah, I knew somebody that knew somebody.
And then somebody got you hooked up with
That's
somebody.
I knew somebody that knew somebody that knew something about it.
You saw just the first episode?
No,
Or you seen the whole? You seen the whole thing?
Did
Oh.
you learn things?
Do you stick by your? Are you glad you watched it? Was it worth your time
It's
investment?
good.
It
Like
is? Okay.
consider-
Golly, I don't want it to be that good.
there aren't stories in there that none of us have heard of.
Ooh.
Right? There's nothing that we haven't heard of.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like there's nothing that but you do get to hear a little bit more
You get to hear it from the people that were involved.
from
in
the
it.
people.
Not
More
just
in
I
depth.
a
heard.
little bit more in
In
depth.
depth,
It gets a
yeah.
little candid in there. Like it gets a little bit like you do hear like again, there's no stories that you have not heard of.
Okay.
None.
All right.
But it's something about seeing it and then hearing it from the horse's mouth.
Because a lot of that stuff that they have not talked about before, right? Publicly, together, right?
I would say together. Like you would, again, you just like there's things you be like, oh, you hear Dion talk, you hear Jimmy talk, you hear guys talk about it that we've heard about.
Right. It's usually one-sided, though.
Right. So
Well, he does have something.
What?
And, we can't talk about it, but what he's heard, what he ain't never heard before, okay?
yeah.
X's and O's,
Yeah.
O's and goals, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is stuff you've never heard before.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's and again, shout out to the Way brothers who directed it. It's cinematically, and I'm not the Rotten Tomatoes guy and all that kind of stuff, but the way they cut it up very well. So it's good. I hate to admit it. It's worth
It's worth the investment.
it's worth your 7 hours.
How many? It's 7 episodes.
8.
8. Yeah. Okay.
How does it rank with Mike's? Does it rank pretty good with Mike's? Michael
what?
Jordan?
Okay,
That's a
so
whole different thing.
a whole different like Last Dance, we needed that.
Right,
Like
right.
at that time, I'm not gonna tell you, like for real, Last Dance saved my life. I was so miserable being locked down. It was bad.
Right.
And it gave me something to look forward to. And I don't know if I know I wasn't. I wasn't as attached to the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan in the 90s as I am with the Cowboys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So some things that I didn't even know that I found out about. Because
you
even
don't
the
have the
stories that
inside
came,
track.
the stories came out, but I wasn't reading books and stories and articles about the '90s Bulls. I was like, oh, it was a cool time to be a part of. I'm a part of the Cowboys. Like, I'm a Cowboy.
Yeah.
That resonates a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I'm telling y'all, it's worth your time.
Yeah.
It's worth your time, man. If you just like cinematic value,
Yeah.
you know, and don't watch it. I would say don't watch it on your phone or your laptop. Like, put it on the big TV. Put it on the big TV.
Okay.
Close the door and let it be about you.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Ah,
that
what
good.
do you got in mind over there?
Somebody else. I'll just say this. Somebody else here got an invite and turned the invite down.
Well,
We need
wasn't
bigger
me.
time, huh?
Wasn't me. Was it
Wasn't
you, Kurt?
me. No.
You know Jesse don't turn nothing down but his collar, and he
Nothing.
usually don't wear one.
Nothing.
What was it, Chris?
Was not me.
Invite to what? What are y'all talking about? Bro, all I know is we had an invite to a preseason game. Did y'all show up for that?
Let's talk about it. You really want to talk about this?
Yes, sir, I
We
do.
really, because I
Yes.
mean, I feel like it's the same conversation we tried not to have last week.
All we got,
Kurt
as long as
sums
we don't talk about number 10, it's things
Well,
that
you
we
gotta
can
talk about number 10. That's the only All right, Kurt has a great his number 2 bullet point today. This sums it up. Shoddy on being vanilla. Let's see our guys do the simple things better. Kurt wants to know, what does that mean if they can't even do that? If you can't make it vanilla and you can't be good, what does that say for this season, especially coming out of the gate? We were talking about this before you got down here, Kurt, off the air. Like, this ain't the team you want to see first.
Thursday, you don't want
Right.
to see Philadelphia.
Right out
Yeah.
the gate, if you're still trying to figure out timing, and the first time your first group's going to be on the field together as a whole unit, like give me the you know, the Raiders, the Jaguars, the Giants, even. You know, don't give me these guys. So like, I don't know what to say.
So
I don't
here's
even know what to say.
that's where my concern begins to come in, because I'm like you, Kurt. I asked the question, like, are we not concerned that we're not doing vanilla correct? And here's the thing, I don't care about the wins and losses, like the actual wins and losses of a preseason game. Can care less. Can care less. But I have a trained enough eye to be able to look at something and go, oh, I can see how that's going to work when X, Y, and Z is there. And when I start seeing players that I know that are going to be starters and or major contributors in the role-playing game, and they aren't doing the vanilla well, that concerns me. That concerns me, A, on the caliber of player, and then B, on the caliber of coaching. We raved and praised and shook our pom-poms about the new coaching staff that came in, and these guys coming in from college and these other guys coming in from here. Yeah. And you're looking at some of the things Nate and I were talking about, some of just the offensive line play, defensive line play, things are like, you're just like, man, what's happening? Like what is happening? And maybe there needs to be more time set aside for them to kind of fully get immersed in the new technique that may be learned or the new style that may be learned. But I'm looking at vanilla and going, how do we get to exotic?
Right.
Like, you got to lay the ground foundation has to be laid first. You can't just put exotic and super fancy and have all these other things in play when I'm watching a guy who's going to be your left tackle week 1 still not doing little things correctly. Your center, and it's guys taking turns. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I ain't talking about the guys who ain't going to be playing. I'm talking about guys who are going to be in there for you.
That was my
Butts in the
saving grace.
hole.
I was hoping these were backups.
Butts in the hole, not staying on deuce blocks long enough, giving the back a
What's
chance.
butts in the hole mean?
It's
Light
like
me
it
on
was a
that.
4th and 1 right behind the left tackle. And instead of him staying straight and driving Jesse off the ball and driving him back so it'll be a gash in the hole.
Oh, he got turned?
Yeah, he just turned right in the hole. And then we had a guy off the offside, didn't even touch his guy, and it pushed it back right into his butt. If he'd have just drove him straight, it'd have just went forward. But since he turned sideways, he was just like another tackler. So I'm with Jesse. The center, the first 4 running play, center just bouncing around in there instead of staying locked with the guard, or the guard staying locked with him shoulder to shoulder and moving the down man out. and getting on the linebacker, he bounced around.
that's
It took
something
him
to
like
really
5
count on.
plays before he settled down and stayed locked with his block. You cannot have that. Now, they say, hey, you got to understand the Ravens, they got some big boys. But what does Philadelphia got?
Yeah.
The biggest.
Not only big boys, but I'm talking about athletic guys. So you got to be foundational, strong in who you are and what you're trying to do. And we're not there. And you can't emulate that in practice with the guys that you're practicing against. Because I hate to say this, they are not top-level guys. One is a rookie, and the other one is a guy that's been here a while. So, and he's struggling just to say, I need to play better in the preseason game. So, what look are you getting? What advantage are you gaining? If you don't go into a preseason game and at least get it against teams' second team, because what we saw against these first 2 teams we saw was guys that are going to be depth players. The Rams ain't just running guys out there that they don't say, okay, our first team that we ran out against the Rams is our second team, but they're rotational guys. These are guys that's going to get reps during a game. By the time you get to the fourth quarter, who cares? If you find a rhythm in the fourth quarter, who cares? Oh, they found a rhythm in the fourth quarter. Who playing? Because I'm going to tell you, Will McClay, tell me if I'm wrong, Jess, he going to have a list of 30 guys. Hey, if anybody got a problem with any of these guys we sending home, you better tell us now. Those are the guys that's playing in the fourth quarter. Okay.
Is that how they do it? These guys are going home right now.
Listen,
Raise your hand if you vouch for them.
Yeah.
you go most NFL teams, and this is true for the Dallas Cowboys as well. When did training camp start? July 21st.
Yeah, July
second.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to training camp July 21st. 43 guys, they were pretty sure who were going to make this football.
That's right.
43 guys, 45 guys, 46 guys. They pretty much listen, unless there's a major injury by one of these guys or somebody light their cell phone fire and don't get burned while they practicing,
Wow.
these 43, 45, 46 guys are a lock. It's about 8 jobs that could be won in training camp. It's about 8 jobs, and I will even say it's about 5 jobs that can be won in training camp, because I'm going to reserve those other 3 spots for when all the rosters get broken down and they go and sign somebody they had kept an eye on from somewhere else. Most you ask Chris, you ask Will McClay, you ask all those guys who are doing the scouting, they have a pretty solid understanding of, I'm going to say, more than 3/4 of this roster already pegged.
You can tell when it's a guy that's on lock. Y'all forgive me now. I'm just being real with you. I'm pulling a Jesse. Don't hit him, Mr. Fourth and Long. Hit him if you got a problem with what I'm going to say. You can tell when a guy get hurt in practice, then you'll see Will just you'll see Will. I mean, Will just go that. His whole attitude changed. He don't talk nice to you no more. I mean, he is snappy. And it versus a guy that just on the roster, he just keep right on running. Hey, what's up, big
Where y'all going for dinner? Yeah, we're going to go. Yeah.
If it's a guy he like, he just get the. I like, wow. So it took me a minute, just like playing poker. Just start reading faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you, wow, that's funny, man.
All right, let's take our first break. When we come back, Nate, if you need to go to the bathroom, go ahead, because we're probably going to talk about number 10 for about 5
You
minutes.
can do what you want.
All right, I'll be right back.
Piling on.
Hang with the boys.
Piling on.
See you soon.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
How about them Cowboys? Or how about them Tyson Cowboys Nuggets? As we cheer for the stars on the field, we love that we've also got some stars on our plate, thanks to Tyson brand star-shaped Cowboys Nuggets. That, along with all our other favorite Tyson Foods products, sure make game day special. Score some delicious Tyson Cowboys Nuggets and become a game day star, just like our Cowboys. As you enjoy your stars on and off the plate, remember, tailgates and game day have always been Tyson.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
I'll let you know.
Chris, it sounds so good to hear your voice coming in and out of breaks. Not that the other folks that filled in for you did a great job, but it's just good to hear your voice since you didn't call me or talk to me the whole time you were at camp. It's fine. Welcome back to the show. Second segment brought to you each and every day by blockchain.com. Thank you, blockchain.com. You good, Chris?
Doing great.
Didn't even invite me to lunch today.
Man,
Bro.
I am salty today.
Man, you are
salty, bro.
First of all, I only had you've been running over here like me today, so sorry.
That's fine. I got a text about 20 minutes before lunch was over. Hey, forgot to tell you we were going to lunch
Who
today.
texted you that? Nick?
Nick, yes.
Oh, my God.
Hope you're having a great day.
Oh, my God.
Jeez Louise, take the salt
Fine.
pepper out of salt
Fine.
and pepper and give it to you.
Fine. It's
All right, hey, Thursday we still have to eat in the Star District. So
Okay,
if you want to
Thursday.
see us in the Star District, go out there.
Thursday I'm in. All right, Nate.
Thanks for the invite, Chris.
Now you
Oh my God, we're salty today. Man. Did I leave the salt and pepper in there? Jeez.
Look, wait a second. I got it right here. Yeah, I got a little salt.
You got a little extra salt and pepper
Here-
on
here's
that
one
thing.
right here. I got a little salt packet right here.
Right
Sprinkle
there,
over a
look
little-
at that.
Sprinkle over y'all two right
New
here.
meaning of salt and pepper poppy, though.
Hey, salt and pepper right up out of me.
Yeah.
All right, Nate. Don't take your headphones off because this isn't a direct.
I
Question.
got to, so I won't talk into this. I have to leave it alone.
Okay. All right. This isn't a direct question about number 10. This is more of a because it is what it is. He's going to start the last game. They've said why they're doing it, but Jesse, you can relate to this. Trying to make a team,
Yes.
and having someone throw you the ball that's not having much success being accurate.
Steve McGee. I'm sorry.
How frustrated, like what's going through your mind leading up to this game? Like, look, right on the edge. I'm the number fifth or sixth receiver, depending on how many they keep. Like, I'm right there. I'm like, I got to have a good game. If I have a good game, I'm on the team. If I don't, if no one calls my name, I'm probably going home and may never be in the league again. Like,
If the punt bounces to you, pick it up and run. Do what I did in Minnesota. Pick the punt up and run, go score a touchdown. No, I can tell you, and this is the way I live the life, because you go into these games and you're thinking to yourself, you know, like 100-yard game is a little bit unrealistic. Like it's not a realistic thing. Right. But you're always thinking, man, if I can get about 4 or 5 catches, maybe 50 yards, if I can get a touchdown, that really plays well. But you start asking, because when Steve McGee was our backup quarterback. And Steve McGee, we called him Captain Checkdown. He was either going to run it or check it down to the back every single time. So we out there, we out there running routes for the love of the game. We're doing bona fide conditioning out there. But you always ask, then the backup to the backup was Rudy Carpenter. Rudy Carpenter, he's slanging that thing. Rudy don't care if he throws 7 interceptions. I'm getting ready to throw an 8th one. Like, he didn't care. He letting that thing fly. He wanted all the highlight, spectacular plays. He throwing the ball. So you get to asking Rudy, like, hey, man, how many quarters coach said you're going to play?
Trying to get the intel.
Yeah, because you're thinking about, like, how does that fit into what I'm trying to do, right? And because Joe Milton is not helping these receivers make this football team. What you have to hope is, as a receiver, is that coach is going back watching that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. If my job is to be open on this 12-yard curl route, I had a good release at the line of scrimmage. I ran off the ball well, and I was open.
You got to take care of your business, even if that guy can't take care of his.
100%. And you have to just be able to have that. And while I always tell people, when you get to that 4th, 5th, 6th receiver spot, show up on special teams. You go back and you watch that last game, Ryan Flournoy showed up on special teams as a gunner, as a guy running down on kickoff, as a guy on kickoff return. Like, those type of things, punt return, those type of things show up because they're watching film as a staff, and the special team coach, Sorensen, he's looking, he guys, oh, man, look at 19. Man, that's what we want right here, right? And so they're taking notes, and the receiver coach might be saying, okay, this is over here, but the special teams coach is giving them a plug as well. So now the offensive coach is looking around and saying, okay, 1 point for Flournoy, 1 point for this player, 1 point for that player, because you're not going to get the ability to fully showcase your skills because of the lack of football competency from the quarterback. So you have to just bank on, man, if they truly evaluating this thing the right way, I made enough plays in practice. I did enough good things in practice. I'm doing what my job requires me to do in the game. I'm doing it. I'm running the routes at the right depth. I'm open. And go off that.
But isn't the key thing is to catch the ball?
You got to get it, though. That's the thing. Listen, I'm LeBron James ain't playing out there. Ain't nobody out there jumping in football pads 40 inches off the ground and catching an alley-oop over the 10-foot rim. You got to get it to me.
All right, my question, they keep saying they know what they have in Will Grier, right? We know what we have in Will. Will's been on the team for a while. Will's solid. He's this, and this. Because I think we all agree if Dak goes down with something bad for 8 weeks, 6 weeks, your season's over anyway, right? But if he goes down, he pulls a hammy, something like that, and you need 2 games and it's divisional games, that's a big deal. You need somebody that can drive the bus, right? We always had that with Cooper Rush. You felt good about him stepping in and being able to not lose you a game. What is Will Grier? Because if Will Grier is your number 2, then why are we wasting all this time on Joe Milton to figure out what he is and hoping he's turning into something when you could be spending that time bringing another guy in, figuring out what he is and might be better than what Will Grier is? Like, what is Will Grier?
I'm going to attempt to cut Coach Schotty some bail.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to cut Coach Schotty some bail.
Okay.
Coach Schotty is learning the ways of the cowboy land. There was an investment put into Joe Milton that wasn't his. Okay? If you pick up what I'm putting down. Because I like Coach Schottenheimer. And I'm going to give the man the benefit of the doubt to say, someone who's played the quarterback position. He's a former quarterback. Someone who has coached quarterbacks. Someone who's been an offensive coordinator. Someone who's been in this league his whole life. Someone who's been in the coaching realm in this league for 2 decades. You can't tell me you don't know what you have in this kid. You've seen him for 6 months. Yeah. You come on.
And their investment, like it seemed like they gave up more. Well, they did give up more for Lance than they did Milton. Is the investment that much in Milton that you are obligated to ride him, keep him in there?
If you are told to.
It's more than one person like it.
If you are told to. If you are told to look at this investment and give our investment all the opportunities in the world.
Yeah. But then again, also, too, if you have this investment, you want to, like you said, you know what Grier is. You need to give Milton in as many reps as you can right? So now's the time to do it, wouldn't it?
I don't think he wants to.
But for what?
I think he has no choice. He's been told to.
What's the name of the Netflix documentary?
The Gambler and the Cowboys, America's
I mean,
team.
this is the same thing that we always do. We go find we think we are better at judge of talent than everybody else in the league, and somebody like this lands in our lap, and it's like, what a bargain.
Yeah.
Here we go, and we're going to hit on one eventually. Like,
The glory hole.
yes, but we never all these second round picks that we went and we gambled on, they're going to be back. They're going to be better than ever. Like, it's the same old story. It's like diamond in the rough. You hear about the arm strength, and I'm with you. It's like,
But if you're trying to develop this kid, maybe you want him 2-3 years down the road to step in as your starter. When else do you do that but now?
Yeah,
Okay, so what you're saying is, so I'm trying to ride with you. So let's say in 3 years, he gets to the Trey Lance, what Trey Lance is now. All of a sudden, you think his agent gonna be saying, "Man, they gave you the chance,
cut him a hometown deal."
cut him," and the guy say, "No, you're better, you're more mature, you've had the reps. Let's see what teams want you."
Yeah.
Go in there and say, "Thank you, Mr. Jones, for the opportunity."
and for
and the paychecks.
Joe Milton has a rare talent in the sense of the arm strength.
Yeah.
And that's something that when you're a gambler, you're looking at that and thinking,
Brett Favre.
Is that an Aaron? Do I got Aaron Rodgers 2 point? Do I got the black Aaron Rodgers?
If we could just teach him how to be accurate and put the touch on the ball, we can do that, right?
There's certain things like when you watch Joe Milton play in the game, the last two preseason games, the last one this past weekend, it's terrible footwork. Terrible footwork. And you don't have to be a quarterback guru to see that. Just the passes sail and are inaccurate, not because your vision is bad. It's because your mechanics aren't good. Accuracy is because your mechanics aren't good.
But you can learn mechanics, right? Can you at this age, at this state in your career?
See, and here's the biggest thing for a guy like Joe Milton. And I hate saying this term when talking about a black player in this league but you have to break all of those bad habits. Because since he's been playing little league, middle school, high school ball, he's had this strong arm. And so the technical part of it, and think about it, Joe Milton has been in college for 6 years. Started 1 year. Started 1 year at Michigan and at Tennessee. So it's the bazooka arm has been there, but it's what else can you do for us? Like, we can't throw 70-yard go routes every single time. Like that's not a strategy.
So what are you looking for if you know the mechanics are bad, and you've seen 2 games of him? What are you hoping to see in this third game that's going to make you be like, that's it?
Something clicks.
We're keeping him.
Like you're trying to find pieces every single time he goes out there to go,
oh, he
okay,
did this better.
Okay, Joe, look, let's do more of this. You see how your shoulders are square here? You see how you aren't fading away right here? You see how your footwork is good right here? You see how you actually stepped into the pocket when that guy was coming around and you stepped into the pocket and delivered? You didn't fade back and throw a Dirk fade away? You're trying to find one piece or a couple of pieces of progress in each game to go back to him and go, can we replicate this consistently?
Work on this.
So how long all that gonna take?
I don't know, big fella.
Because the season is 2 weeks away, fellas.
He ain't getting it in 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. The season's 2 weeks away. So you can know who Greer is, but Greer ain't facing no fire. What if something happened to Dak? He had to go tie his shoestrings or something. Man, come on now. When do you get ready for the season? The season has to be played.
I was having a contract. I was having a conversation with.
Well, you always about money.
Always about money.
Even when it ain't, it is.
I was having a conversation with Patrick Walker, and we were debating the whole thing. And this was before the second preseason game, and he was talking about what if Joe Milton goes out there in the next 2 preseason games and which one he didn't. And I was like, that. I said, the leaps and bounds that he would have to take in the next 2 preseason games to convince me, because I got 2 weeks doesn't eliminate 6 months. I got 6 months of evidence. Yeah. You can't give me 2 weeks worth. Like it's like if you have been with someone and you've been a habitual cheater, and you have been in a relationship for 6 months. And in 6 months, you've shown habitual cheating tendencies.
And you don't cheat for 2 weeks, you're good?
And then you go, I'm going to show you I've figured it out.
I'm faithful.
For 2 weeks.
Wow.
And then when she goes, where are you going? And you're like, you don't trust me? You go, wait a second. I got 6 months of evidence of showing you being a habitual cheater. And 2 weeks doesn't change that. So the thing is that one, we're on Shotty's neck. I know I'm on Shotty's neck. I don't believe the whole Joe Milton experience is all Shotty wants to do. I think that's a little bit of nudging from higher powers saying, we invested in this. I want to see if this thing works. Because go back to the comments that certain people made when the trade was acquired. They were pretty excited about it. They thought they got the steal of the trade. Mm. This ain't all Shotty wanting to push that out there. I'm just saying. And I'm gonna believe that Shotty is much more competent as a talent evaluator of a position that he actually played and coached around in this league for 20 plus years, that I don't need to see all these reps to know what I got in Joe Milton. He knows.
All right, let's take our last break. When we come back, we'll bring Nate back into the conversation. We're done talking about that part of it. When we come back, we'll hang out with the boys.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team, and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
How about them Cowboys? Or how about them Tyson Cowboys Nuggets? As we cheer for the stars on the field, we love that we've also got some stars on our plate, thanks to Tyson brand star-shaped Cowboys Nuggets. That, along with all our other favorite Tyson Foods products, sure make game day special. Score some delicious Tyson Cowboys Nuggets and become a game day star, just like our Cowboys. As you enjoy your stars on and off the plate, remember, tailgates and game day have always been Tyson.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment of Hanging with the Boys. Kurt,
Yay.
go down to 7-Eleven because there's a $5,000 winner every single day. Shop with 7 rewards, then play the in-app game for a chance to win $5,000 in cash. New daily cash winners only at 7-Eleven. Are you next? No purchase necessary. Ends 1/6/2026. U.S. and D.C. ages 16 and over. For full official rules and free gameplay, go to 5k-day.com/rules.
Kurt would be the guy.
Oh, big golf, son.
For the first time.
And wins.
I'm there almost every other day.
Buys him
Better go then.
buys
Kurt
him
walks in and be like, I don't really go to 7-Eleven, but hey, I need to stop by and get some gum.
gas and a case of Miller Lite.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
5K.
Work on baby number 8.
Then he come in here like, you know what, guys? I won $5,000 to 7-Eleven. I'd be like, God, I spend $10 in there every other day, getting 2 waters and the Slim Jim, and I don't win nothing.
Chris, when are we going to find out who the winner of our contest was that gets to come live on
No
the air?
idea. They said there is a winner, though.
We need to announce that. I hope it's one of our listeners.
Speaking of, shout out to Martez Wright. He's listening from St. Louis. He says,
What's up,
Oh,
Martez?
I also got to say, we got thoughts, and I don't know if I should share this publicly. I'm going to ask him before I share it publicly. Our boy Mo.
Okay.
I'm asking if I can share it publicly.
All right.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something,
Our boy
man.
Mo from Kuwait.
What's up, Mo? What's up, Nate?
We gotta be better, man. We gotta be better.
The show?
No, I'm talking about just in general,
the
as
team?
announcers, as media, as we gotta be better.
in what way?
When we are breaking down players, we're not. We're asking for what you see the majority of the time, then what you believe. Not what you believe, and then tell me what you see, because that's going to mess up the story. So I'm looking at all these dudes, man. If you see something that's on the field, that's reality. Okay? If you don't see it on the field, how can you say it? If you've never done anything, it's good to have imagination, but if you've never done anything that is right before you to do and you don't do it, you are what you are. Simple as that. I'm going to leave that alone. Come on, fellas.
So you're saying players
show you who they are.
Right.
And it don't get better when the talent get better. Oh, hey, when Philadelphia come in, we gonna be on board. We gonna kill folks. I used to put my butt in the hole. I used to put my hands outside. When I go against number 98 for Philly, man, my hands gonna be perfect on the inside. I'm gonna sit down and drive him up.
They're gonna make me raise my game to another level.
Yeah, your level is what you doing now. And then when people see that and write something different, come on, people, come on now.
All right, we got Nate back.
Nice.
We got Nate back.
Golly.
How worried are you about injuries?
I like when Nate get on the verge and start saying some names. I like when Nate get on that verge. I like when he get into that mode where he like, I'm gonna start saying what I got.
Because you know when he says we, he's got 1 or 2 people in mind. He wants to say names.
Oh man,
We have to be better.
we have to be better, man.
I'm like, Nate, we're pretty. Yeah, we know.
I know this showtime.
This is not good.
This show here real. This show here real. Derek, for the most part, they show be kicking. Other fantasy stuff, y'all need to stop, man. Come on now. Come on now.
How worried are you guys about the injuries?
Me, not at all.
Secondary doesn't bother you.
Cornerback,
Not at all.
Depth doesn't bother you.
Nah.
It bothers me.
It bothers me.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Diggs had a chance to be here. Chose not to. And I said right on this show, looking at everybody, looking right into this new box we got, he will not play until the medical staff over there clears him. And the way it looks, it will be a while. They have not cleared him. We drafted a guy who's hurt, had a surgery. Not the knee that was surgically repaired, but the other knee. That's why he ain't out there. So until you are cleared, we going to be in trouble. So I'm not going to worry because evidently Mr. Diggs didn't worry.
Yeah, but he's affecting the whole team. I'm worried about the team, not worried about Mr. Diggs.
And he's a part of the team. And that's why we have 1,800 DBs because he didn't do what he's supposed to do. And I'm not saying that our medical staff would have had him right, but I believe in our medical staff, And I've seen what they've done with me with a bad knee and other folks with bad knees. So I believe in these guys, and that don't make it right. I'm not saying I am Diggs. I am not Diggs. He is a unique athlete, but I would like to see him here.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Regardless of the injuries, I'm just concerned about the depth overall. I mean, when our backups are getting steamrolled by the Rams and Ravens backups, does that tell us that, hey, maybe we're not very deep here?
At the cornerback position, we aren't.
Yeah.
Like the guys that you saw in these last 2 preseason games, those are the guys going to be playing.
Yeah.
Like you insert
Better get
Deron Bland.
Better get pressure.
you insert Deron Bland, okay. Troy Pride, probably gonna have to. He might be in the mix of playing. Zion Childress, coaches. He's right now. He's in the coach's good graces. Andrew Booth. These are Izzy McQuamu. All these guys that we're talking about. In 2 weeks, you're gonna have Bland on one side, and then you're gonna have to fill in the blank somewhere else. It's gonna have to be one of these other. It's gonna have to be two of these other guys to have to go out there and play with Bland. And that to me is concerning. Yeah. Because I laughed in the booth because I'm watching the game, and Cooper Rush, who was a backup here for 7 years, he was here last year. And, thanks God that Andrew Booth took the interception back for a touchdown. But he was getting picked on. Yeah. Like Cooper Rush looked up there and said, "Oh, I know him. I'm familiar with him." He started going at Andrew Booth. Yeah. Like he started going at him. And I find it hard to believe that when A.J. Brown lined up out there or Devontae Smith lined up out there, and I know Jalen Hurts ain't the best passer of all passers, but they're going to look out there and go, 25. We going over here. He's going to have to, until you prove it to us. Right. That's the nature of the beast. It's going to be between, have they showed up the middle of this defense? Because if not, Saquon, we going right here. Okay? All right, cool. And then it's going to be Andrew Booth. What have you done for me lately? Why would I even want to mess with Bland? With Bland, I don't even have to force that. That's not even we're going to go over here, and until they show me something else, why would I go away from that? And that's the part about having these mismatches that teams look at now. They'll pick on you.
Does this have the makings of a blowout the first game of the season? I know we'll get to that next week, but we're not going to see anything different. We're not going to see anything that's going to change our mind from now until the game starts.
And this is what I told Jesse off air before you two gentlemen got here. I've been with Coach Schottenheimer, and I'm riding strong with him. This has to be one of the most devastating superhero type play callers ever known to man. Because you got a team that for the first time as a team will be live. So you're going to have to be very detail oriented. Is I say that right?
Yes, sir.
You're going to have to be you got to pay attention because we are all scheming. So Philadelphia scheming. Again, we know they have an excellent, I got the fix for the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator. What are we going to do? Yeah. Your play scheming, because you are not winning. Number one, center versus their nose guard, number 90. You're not going to win that.
Man-to-man.
You're not going to win that man-to-man. The right guard and left guard got a number 1, 98, Carter, my new guy. That's my new guy for Philadelphia.
That's your Fletcher Cox.
Yeah, that's my Fletcher Cox. This guy, you're not going to win. On the left side, I believe we can win almost every battle. Yeah. But on the right side, we're not going to win every battle. What's your scheme to slow this down? What's your scheme? Coach Schottenheimer going to have to be an excellent play caller because you're going to have to know a 98 at all times. What are you going to do with your left tackle? He's very casual in his moves. He's not definite. He's not sudden. What are you going to do? So Coach Schottenheimer is going to have to be an excellent game schemer for this right here. And I'm not going to even talk about the defense. I'll wait till that week comes because I don't want to send people to bed tonight.
Thanks for thinking about our fans, Nate.
Yeah.
All right,
being honest.
Good to be back in the same room with all of you. Good stuff. We will be back, Thursday at 1 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
Come out and see the team tonight, tomorrow night. Chris, we love you. We were just messing with you earlier.
I know. We love Chris.
We love Chris. You.
Well, got a problem with Chris. Chris, good to be.
We'll go to lunch Thursday. Look it out. Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. enjoyed it. We will be back Thursday, 1 o'clock, same time, same place. Hanging with the boys.
We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!